Hi friends, my name is Chaitanya Patke and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to analyze the fifth game of the IPL 2024 which took place at the Narendra Modi Stadium between Gujarat Titans as well as Mumbai Indians. And the first ball of the game was actually bowled by Hardik Pandya, who was the captain of Gujarat Titans for the previous two seasons. In his first seasons, he led them to the trophy. Runner-up finish in the final last season, they lost to CSK. So the reception was actually very lukewarm for Hardik Pandya. He bowled the first ball. The toss was won by Mumbai Indians, and without hesitation, they chose to field first. But the game's end result didn't go their way. MI lost the game by 6 wickets. At one juncture in 5 overs, they required 43 runs to win, which was pretty gettable. But kudos to the great tactical coaching imparted by Ashish Nehra on the boundary lines, and magnificent bowling by Mohit Sharma as well as Umesh Yadav in particular to take Gujarat Titans home by 6 runs. Gujarat Titans finished with 168 for 6 in their allotted 20 overs. Wriddhiman Shah scored 19 of 15 deliveries, although he hit 4 boundaries, but he was cleaned up by a Jaffer of a delivery by Jasprit Bumrah. The captain, newly appointed captain Shubman Gill, gave a pretty good account of himself, but he must be pretty disappointed that he threw away a good start. 31 of 22 deliveries. His wicket was taken by the wily veteran Piyush Chawla, with the former skipper Rohit Sharma taking a simple catch. The man of the match performance was given by Sai Sudarshan, 45 of 39 deliveries, 3 boundaries and a massive 6. He actually held the innings together pretty well. There was a chance that after the magnificent onslaught by Jasprit Bumrah in the middle overs, Gujarat Titans would completely collapse. But Sai Sudarshan, knowing the importance of the situation, put a price tag on his wicket. Not only did he hit bad balls for boundary, he also rotated the strike, occasionally hit the good ball for 4 as well. So, well deservedly man of the match award. Bumrah eventually got his wicket with Tilak Verma taking the simple catch. Omar Zai also played a quick hand of 17 of 11 deliveries, a boundary and a 6 apiece. With Gerald Coetzee taking his wicket and Tilak Verma taking a catch. David Miller 12 of 11 deliveries, just a solitary boundary. Once again Bumrah and Pandya, that old combination. His third wicket he bowled particularly well. Vijay Shankar was not out of on 6 of 5 deliveries, and Tewatia provides some good entertainment towards the latter stage of the innings. 22 of 15 deliveries, 2 fours and a massive 6. Gerald Coetzee taking his wicket with Naman Dhir taking a simple catch, who was the debutant, and Rashid Khan was 4 not out of 3 deliveries. 12 extras were considered by the MI bowlers, but the score was pretty gettable. Hardik Pandya didn't have particularly great outing with the ball. 3 overs, 30 runs, no wicket. Luke Wood, who has been globetrotting around the T20s, around the world in the T20 format, 2 overs, 25 runs, 2 wicket. The Englishman. Jasprit Bumrah bowled magnificently well. Once again used all his guile, used all his experience. The wily fox just outfoxed the Gujarat Titans batsman in the middle overs. What a magnificent display of bowling. 4 overs, 14 runs, 3 wicket. Shams Mulani, who has been putting in hard yards for Mumbai as well as India in the domestic circuit, finally got his first IPL game. 3 overs, 24 runs, no wicket. Piyush Chawla went for plenty in this game, which is actually an aberration. 3 overs, 31 runs, no wickets. Naman Dhir, the debutant, was also taken to the park. In the only over he bowled, he considered 13 runs. And Gerald Coetzee, the South African pacer, who impressed one and all in the last year during the World Cup, 4 overs, 27 runs, 2 wicket. Chasing a target of 169, which is always tricky but not impossible. Ishan Kishan got to a horrible start. These past couple of months have been nothing short of a nightmare for him, and it continues. 0 of 4 deliveries. Omar Zai taking his wicket with Wriddhiman Shah taking a simple catch of the outside edge. Skipper Rohit Sharma tried to steady the innings. He also, the former skipper Rohit Sharma, I beg your pardon, he tried to steady the things in the middle order. Hit a couple of boundaries in the power play as well. 43 of 29 deliveries. I think his dismissal of R. Sai Kishore, who caught him plumb LBW, 7 boundaries and a 6, was the turning point in the game. The ball was actually not very good to sweep, but Rohit Sharma played the sweep nonetheless and paid a very heavy price, and Mumbai Indians lost due to that one rash shot, I would say. Naman Dhir, the debutant, gave a good account of himself with the bat. He has just performed magnificently well for Punjab in the Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy as well as the Punjab T20 League and Vijay Hazare Trophy. Ranji Trophy returns was also pretty encouraging. 20 of 10 deliveries, 3 boundaries and a massive 6. He was LBW by Omar Zai, but the signs of Naman Dheer were extremely positive. The impact player Dewald Brevis scored 46 of 38 deliveries, 3 sixes to 4. I think it was a type of half-cooked innings. He could have scored at a lot more strike rate, but anyways, it is what it is. He was caught and bowled by a magnificent reflex action catch by Mohit Sharma. Tim David scored 11 of 10 deliveries, 1 boundary. His wicket was taken by Mohit Sharma as well, with substitute with David Miller taking a simple catch in the deep, and that is the blunder that Mumbai Indians and Hardik Pandya actually committed. He came in after Tim David. He actually should have come before Tim David. The outcome of the match could have been different, as I had mentioned few moments ago, that Rohit Sharma's dismissal as well as Hardik Pandya not promoting himself up the order contributed to the demise of Mumbai Indians. He actually hit a couple of lusty blows of Umesh Yadav in the final delivery. 19 runs were required, 1 ball 6, 1 ball 4, but Umesh Yadav backed himself, and Hardik Pandya eventually was out at long off with Rahul Tewatia taking a simple catch of Umesh Yadav's bowling. Then after that it was a procession. Spencer Johnson redeemed himself after conceding many runs, 1 of 3 deliveries. He was caught and bowled. Shams Mulani was 1 not out. Piyush Chawla got out for a golden duck with Umesh Yadav's bowling. Hit middled the ball pretty well, but he was caught out at deep mid wicket, and Bumrah was not out on 1. Just 3 extras were considered by the Gujarat Titans bowler, who were pretty disciplined, I think. Omar Zai in 3 overs gave away 27 runs, took 2 wickets. Umesh Yadav backed himself in the final over despite the fact of going for 2 boundaries. Never easy. We have to remember that the Indian selectors don't consider him anymore. The IPL matches are only some sort of game time that he gets on the national TV, but he performed pretty well. 3 overs, 31 runs, 2 wickets. Rashid Khan was economical as usual. Didn't give away any wickets. 4 overs, 23 runs, no wicket, which actually helped to create pressure at the other end. Sai Kishore in 4 overs gave away 24 runs and took 1 wicket. Spencer Johnson redeems himself after going for a couple of big sixes, 2 overs 25 runs, 2 wicket. And Mohit Sharma, the impact player, performed pretty well just like last year, 4 overs 32 runs, 2 wickets. So all in all, a game which Mumbai Indians should have won, but they lost by 6 runs, and credit to Mohit Sharma and Umesh Yadav. So how did you like my analysis of this game, the 5th game? Please tell me in the comment section below, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon for further notifications. We'll meet in the next video. Till then, everyone, bye. And I am once again humbly requesting to you all, please subscribe. Thank you.